This failed to open like 3 times. I don't know why it does that. At first I thought it was because I turned it off too too quickly, and then it just no. I even tried restarting the console, which took like 5 whole minutes. I don't know what's up. Honestly, it just kind of feels like maybe Xbox consoles are, and this may surprise you, I think they might be unreliable. Yeah, I know. Like Red Ring. Who's ever heard of that? I do think Xbox does do some cool things, and I do think it is more powerful than the PlayStation, or at least games end up looking better even if it's not more powerful. But it definitely is not reliable. I forgot I have a hammer. Wait, where are you going? What are you running off to? That's more like it. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. It's like you forgot your purpose. I have barely any bullets. Come on. Okay. Maybe find a new gun. There was a gun back there. A Mauler, I think. Do I want a carbine? I don't feel like this is I don't think this is a certified carbine moment. I would like something automatic. That's close enough. I hear you in my ears. It's like baseball. He jumped up and bam, hit him out of the park. I don't know if missing uses up energy. I really don't remember. I don't know if I've observed that yet. I probably should swap this for the sword, though. Yeah, full power sword versus not full. No, one might even say almost empty gravity sword or gravity hammer. Yeah, not worth it. Actually, I'm surprised at how little energy I used up on the sword already. It's at 95, and I killed like 2 guys.
Child of my enemy, why have
Don't shift my depth of field like
I
that.
offer no forgiveness. The father's sins cast to his son.
Don't shift my don't do that. Knock that off. I'm gonna come kill you specifically so you don't do that anymore. You know, a fun fact I just randomly remembered. I don't know if they still share a voice actress, but at least at one point, Cortana and Princess Peach had the same voice actress. To think, console wars happened, and then it's like, hey, guess what? People work on both. People work on Microsoft games and Nintendo games sometimes. Or at least voice actors do. I don't know, I feel like coders or artists. Not that voice acting isn't an art, but you know what I mean. Like visual artists, composers, probably have more of an obligation to stay, a contractual obligation to stick with, to stick with one company. But I don't know. I don't work in the industry, so I have no knowledge. Aw, man, don't make me see the crying again. Get this out of here. I dropped my gun because I was pressing B trying to skip. I'm just gonna run. This seems like a good plan. Maybe if I at least stick to a wall that can't surround me. And funnel them towards me, maybe. I think one of them has a brute shot. Yeah, I should get out of here. This is one of those things Kid Me never really thought about. The idea of not sticking around with all the enemies and just leaving. There's no locked door. Yet. I have no obligation to stay. Just like a voice actor.
Of course you came for her. We exist together now. Two corpses in one grave.
She's a program. I don't believe you can I don't believe you can hold a program hostage. I don't think you have the mechanisms.
That's all I am. Stolen thoughts and memories.
And yet, perhaps a part of her.
Can you stop talking to me so I can move? Jeez. Stop slowing me down. If you don't talk to me, but don't slow me down. See, this is where they should have put something cool. Did they not know that part of level design where if you have a little alcove like that, you put something cool behind it to reward people who go, hey, I wonder if there's anything cool back here. Global coverage. What happened to the bubble shoot? Oh, I guess I never picked that back up. I died and then I never picked it back up. Oh, you talk now? Excuse me. Maybe they talked in last time and I just forgot. I bet they did talk in that, when the Gravemind was trying to talk to me, but didn't think they did that as enemies. Where am I going here? Where's my that way? Or is that where I came from? There's a new sword. I haven't been using my sword, so I'm good. It's probably still at 95. Here we go. Down. The only direction I can go. Can't go back up. Didn't realize they could do that. Just spring right onto the ceiling. I don't like that. It reminds me of spiders. I don't like spiders. Not like Amy from Doki Doki Literature Club. She likes spiders. She is not my friend. Okay, turret-like enemies, stop. Just stop. Quit it. He falls off the ceiling because he's dead. His stickiness wore off because he died. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with you. Where am I going? This way. Wait, later. See? You can talk without slowing me down. Keep doing it, Cortana. Maybe I do have to kill them. Or maybe I went the wrong way down here. Nope. Well, there's some more. And I think I see an opening I can go through. It sure do take a lot of spikes. Whatever these are. Doesn't feel very strong. Does not feel like a very good weapon. At least not against those guys. Boop. Boop. Oh, stay still. Yeah, that's it. Fall over and pop. I was gonna say like a balloon. I don't know that balloons ever fall over, but they do pop. turret guy. Or no, there's a spider. Man, just think about all the different flood enemies we got in this game. We got these spider guys. We got the turrets. We got flood brutes. Oh, this is running out of ammo too. That's not good. Maybe I should go back and get that needler. Is that the one I dropped? That's the one I dropped. Oh, there's a carbine. I'll take it. Better than nothing. Better than running out of ammo. I should probably switch to the incendiary
Just
grenades. I got a
another
feeling
shadow.
that they're effective
Don't look at
against the
me.
flood.
Don't listen. I'm not
Isn't-
who I
isn't that
used
the
to
trope?
be.
Yeah, flamethrower. Just saying. Isn't that the trope? Zombies don't like fire. I think John Carpenter's The Thing didn't like fire. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm staying still till my shield comes back. I need shield. Hey. Flamethrower's overheating. Ah. Look at all the stuff I dropped. Dang it. And so I managed to beat Oracle of Seasons today, which will be the first of 2 games I beat today, if this game does not end up having a wild difficulty spike. Right now, I still want to say I'm not a fan of Game Boy Zeldas. I really don't like Link's Awakening. It's just too cramped. And I realize that's hardware limitations. So I can't be too mad about it. Where's it coming?
Just another shadow. Don't look at me. Don't listen.
Well, then stop talking.
Used to be.
How did you run through the fire okay? I guess you weren't, never mind. I just really don't like how like every area in that game is one screen long or big. Like you go to the edge of any screen and it has to do the the loading scroll thing. It can't just be part of the same area. It has to load. Oracle of Seasons was better about that. Which I believe Oracle of Seasons and Ages are both Game Boy Color games, and I think the Color does have slightly better hardware. Like, you wouldn't really think of it as a hardware revision. But it's a hardware revision. It's not just Game Boy, but also now Color. It's a hardware revision, which is how they're able to do Color. Hey, you get back here. I'm not letting you live. Yeah, I definitely think Oracle of Seasons was better than Link's Awakening, but it still has kind of annoying level design sometimes, kind of tedious. Definitely good. I won't like I kind of side eye anyone who's like, oh man, Link's Awakening is the best. It's my favorite 2D Zelda. It's like, really? Over A Link to the Past? Over A Link Between Worlds? Over Minish Cap? Oh man, back here. Dang it. But if you said Oracle of Seasons is your favorite 2D Zelda, I can believe that a lot more easily. Or accept that. That's a more acceptable answer. It's definitely a better game than Link's Awakening. But I still think it has some of the hardware problems. Like, mainly the lack of buttons. That's the most annoying thing. And that's, like I said, definitely not as bad as Link's Awakening. Because Link's Awakening feels like every screen, you're just changing, you gotta change your items. It's like you leave town, it's like, oh, you need to lift this rock. Oh, you need to jump over this hole. Oh, you need to lift this rock. Just stop. Just like these flat, just stop. I don't want that. Stop reloading.
I'm just
But
my
Orc of
mother's
Seasons,
shadow.
definitely not as annoying
Look at me.
with having to switch weapons or switch items all the time. But it still gets to that point in some places. Mostly the dungeons, but you know, you're out in the overworld and it's like, oh, you gotta jump this gap, you gotta lift this rock. It's like, ugh, but I don't have that on right now. And I definitely blame that on the Game Boy. I know they did the same thing with Minish Cap and the Game Boy Advance, but I feel like Minish Cap's level design did not have you like, oh look, there's a gap, you gotta jump it. Like, it's only when you got to particular areas that were supposed to be gated behind having a particular item. And not just like, oh, well, I know you got that item like 8 dungeons ago, but I'm gonna make you jump this gap anyway. Which I know people like when Zelda games utilize their items more. And I definitely respect the Oracle of Seasons for doing it more. But I just wish it were on better hardware. Okay, where is your head so I can shoot it? That's why you know, even if I didn't like playing the original Oracle of Seasons, after a point, like I had fun with the bit I played, and then I left it for a while, and then I came back to it, and it's like, I don't remember the overworld. I don't remember where there's gaps to jump. I don't remember where I was going. Like, I definitely feel like it's a game that would be fun when you really know it and you've played it a few more times, but I don't want to play it more times. Like, I'm good. I'll wait till we get a remake, which they better do. I'm sure by now people feel like, oh well, you know, the Link's Awakening remake was just to test the engine for Echoes of Wisdom. You never know. Man, this part is hard. You know, you never know what they're gonna do. They're Nintendo. They're kings of left field. It's Oracle of Seasons remake. That's in the same vein as the Link's Awakening remake, where you don't have to equip your sword to use it. That'd be great. You know, just have your sword always available. Just like a Link Between Worlds. That'd be great. I'd enjoy that. I really think I really think Oracle remakes will be better than even the Link's Awakening remake. Like, that's what I played last time I replayed Link's Awakening, and I was like, I don't like the level design. I am not a fan of Link's Awakening. It's cramped. Okay, let me get some shoot back. But if you gave those same, I was gonna say those same polishes, those same quality of life changes to Oracle of Seasons, yeah, I'd probably enjoy it. I don't know if I paid $60 or $70 for it, which they probably priced it at, but so those guys just don't die, do they? Those particular guys. Oh, don't run out of ammo when I'm trying to... What if I can incinerate them and they'll die? But I'm gonna give, you know, despite not liking the, like, last half of Oracle of Seasons, I'm still gonna give Oracle of Ages a try. I feel like it probably won't have exactly the same problems. Because I also don't really like the Seasons mechanic. It's a good idea. I don't think it was bad. But for me personally, it's just like, I don't like going around changing the seasons, and then you scroll screens and then it changes back. You know, it resets the season. So you know, if you go back to that place and it's like, oh, you need to have vines here so you can climb up, and then you leave, you got to remember which season makes vines grow. So when you come back, you can make the vines grow again.
I'm just my mother's shadow.
Better try incinerating the turrets. Let's see if that works. If I can get in melee range. Throw the cover down! Ah! The wrong button. Like, I know Oracle of Seasons is about shifting time. Or Oracle of Ages. Did I say seasons? Yeah. Ages, obviously. Instead of seasons, it's time. Which, technically, seasons are time, but whatever. Semantics. But, like, if you think about it, Oracle of Seasons had not just 4 overworlds, because, you know, a version of the overworld for every season with differences between each season. It had 5 overworlds, because it also had Subrosia. And I definitely did not like Subrosia. It had the Link's Awakening problem, where it's like you go 2 steps and it's like, oh, you need to jump. You need the Magna Glove.
Don't look at me.
Hey, I stabbed you. You should be dead. So, yeah, I definitely feel like I like Oracle of Ages more because the overworld should be more straightforward. Because I would think, you know, past and future would be a lot easier to think of which I need in that moment than summer, spring, winter, fall. Because, like, I can never remember which season made the vines grow. I think it was summer. But it's like, I would think spring. Because spring makes things grow. Things grow in spring. Spring is when life comes back. And that's kind of the case. But it's, like, I think it's like summer. So I'm scratching my nose. Summer is like, they needed something, because other than that, they just didn't, like, all they had was just that flowers would die. So they needed the seasons to be more distinct. They needed summer to stand out. Ow! Not going out there without my shield. Excuse me. Oops, that's not the... I think I trapped myself, too. Got most of them. Nope, nope, no, 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 no! And yeah, so Subrosia just kind of not only being annoying to navigate, but it's like you can only get there by portals. It's like I can never remember which portal leads where.
Time has taught me patience, but basking in new freedom, I will know all that I possess.
I thought that was a rocket launcher. It's like, I don't know if I want that. Well, they didn't give it to me, so I don't have a choice. I'd also heard that Oracle of Ages is more puzzle-focused, whereas Oracle of Seasons is more combat-focused. And I don't think I care for the enemies in Oracle of Seasons. Like, one of my least favorites was these magnet guys. They're like floating masks. And like one side is north and one side is south. So you have to use the Magna Glove to attract their polarity and pull them towards you because they're always running away from you. But that's just really annoying. Like if you keep pulling, eventually they just run into you and damage you because, you know, video game contact damage. Which is a thing I've become no longer, like, I used to accept it and now I don't. It doesn't make sense. It should only work like that if the enemy actually hurts to touch, like if they're made of fire or something. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to be damaged by just touching an enemy. So yeah, if you keep pulling those guys, they'll come and they'll just run right into you. So they're very annoying to deal with. You need to pull them in enough so that you can swing your sword at them before they get away, because they're always running from you, but not so close that you take contact damage. And there was a part in one of the last dungeons where you could only progress through the room by killing all of the magnet face guys. And I died to the mini boss several times, so I had to keep going through that room. And that's one of those Game Boy Zelda things that I just don't like. It's when you keep dying to something, it's like, oh, you gotta go all the way through the dungeon again. You gotta make your way all the way back over there. You gotta go through this annoying room with all these enemies that you have to kill to get the door open. That's not fun. I don't like that. And again, it was better than Link's Awakening, because there was a dungeon in Link's Awakening where I swear I ran through the same room like 8 times, and that was knowing what I was doing. That was understanding what the dungeon was doing, what it was going for, and what rooms I had to get to. But just the way it was designed, like, there was this one bottleneck where you're just constantly going through that room, just because the dungeon is only so big. Stop. Ah, I missed. Where am I going? This way? Cloaking. Oh, that'd be nice. Save that for a good moment. Excuse me. This seems like a good time. On a mountain in the open, crossing a bridge. Okay, let me swap back for a rapid fire weapon. Yep, I know he's shooting, and I'm not gonna run out there. Okay, progress. Hopefully checkpoint.
I have walked the edge of the abyss. I have seen your future, and I have learned.
Submit! End her torment and my own!
I still don't buy that you're doing anything other than just trying to mess with my head. I don't believe anything you're saying. You know, I guess I should admit I technically have not beaten Oracle of Seasons because I used save states. I don't think anyone actually cares, but I do feel like it's like I haven't technically beaten the game, but I just wanted it done. I just wanted that final boss killed so I can have the code that you use to link your games, and then I can kill Ganon when I beat Oracle of Ages. Like that final boss was bad. I mean, okay, to be fair, I think the whole game I was missing the potion mechanic where you can buy a potion and then it's what other games would call a fairy in a bottle, but for some reason, okay, well, not for some reason, because the Game Boy Zeldas just don't have bottles, so you can't bottle a fairy. So instead of being able to bottle a fairy and have that revive you when you die, it's a potion. You buy a potion, and that automatically is consumed when you run out of health. I think I saw somewhere that Oracle of Seasons has that, and I just never found it. And it's not like I didn't explore the map. Like I had like all the tiles in my map filled in by the time I beat the game, I'm pretty sure. But if there really was a potion shop, I don't know where it was. So that probably would have made the final boss much more doable. In fact, I may load my save state and then die to the boss just so I can be out of that. Because I didn't make a save state before the boss, I made it right as the fight starts, so I don't have to sit through the, oh, you've made it all the way here, but now you've got to fight me dialogue. No more free will.
What she hides, or I shall feast upon your bones.
But yeah, maybe I'll reload my save state and die so I'm out of the boss fight. And then
CAI serial number CTN0452-9. I am a monument to all your sins.
stop showing up on my face. You reload my stop! Trying to say something.
You found me.
Yeah, haha.
But so much of me is wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
You didn't pick me though.
Lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to, just in case. Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Good, she's back in
Just
my
keep
head
your
now.
head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
And now when you talk to me, I can be sure it's the real you, saying your actual thoughts.
Now, at last I see. Her secret is revealed.
With the activation index, yeah, right, like you're gonna get any use of that. Yeah, as I was trying to say, when Cortana kept interrupting me, or possibly not even Cortana, thinking about reloading my save state.
This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy
Cortana, can you-
High Charity.
Can you stop interrupting? No, I don't want... Stop switching! I want to switch the sword. Think about loading my save state and dying because I don't have one outside of the boss fight. So I reload my save state and die and try and find the potion shop and take on the boss fight again. Having technically... I think it's a full heal, so it would be technically be twice as much health. That might be enough. But that final boss is just not very good. Dang it. Thought maybe I could cling on my last bit of shield. But, I mean, first 2 phases, I think were fine. I don't think it made sense how you were supposed to solve the problem to it, which I'm not going to spoil, but
This reactor,
whatever.
start a chain
Gotta experiment
reaction.
sometimes.
Destroy High Charity.
Okay, I can cross here. Shut up! But yeah, it's always... Actually, I was going to say, it's always the third phase, no? Sometimes. In fact, I think the trope is that the second phase of a final boss is usually the hardest, not the third. Okay, which one's opening? That one? Come on in. To my melee range. Another bubble shield. Oh, cool. Don't mind if I already did. Yeah, it's the first... In the first phase, it's fine. And then the second phase is like, oh, well, here's a new problem for you to solve. Not really sure how you're supposed to figure out how to solve it. But I just immediately looked it up because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Escape high charity. Okay, which way?
Destroy the flood once and for all.
No, until Halo 4. Destroy them once and for all until Halo 4, I'm sure. Don't tell me this is before I shot the things. Yeah, of course, it's one of those final bosses where if you die to one phase, you start at the beginning.
We need to
I don't
buy
want
some
cloaking.
time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy High Charity.
You stop. Whatever is hitting me, just stop. Just knock it off. No more. None of it. I'm not having it. And in the final phase was one of those things where it's like, this is not the primary gameplay style, and I think that's kind of lame. And it was one of those final bosses like, oh, you gotta stand on my hands, and then, you know, you gotta wait for me to do that one attack so you can jump onto my hand and then ride up to my weak points. Like, that's... I hate that. I hate boss design where you specifically have to wait for that one attack to be able to do anything. Especially because there was like... I don't know what the interval was, but, you know, sometimes he would just do nothing. He would just be floating there. He'd float, like, off to the side, and then he'd go up, and then he'd go back to the center, and then he'd come back down, and then he'd be ready to attack again. It's like, stop that. You're wasting so much time. Yeah, I'm not confident that I could do it even if I had a potion, but I'm willing to try.
You heard it, Chief. We need to get to Halo. Destroy the flood once and for all.
Dang it! Come on! It's all of a sudden, I just lose all my shield. Stop doing that. It's like I'm trying very carefully to pick off all the threats.
We need to buy some
And then
time.
suddenly they're all on top of me and I lose all my shield instantly and then I die.
Start a chain reaction.
Stop doing that.
Destroy High Charity.
Okay, there's another bubble shield. The things come back out. It's like, that's my biggest pet peeve with challenges, is when you have to do the same part again and again because some other part trips you up. hate that. Especially when it takes you a while to get back to the thing that you got defeated by.
You heard it, Chief.
Now would be a good time for the cloaking, now that I think about it.
We need to get to Halo. Destroy the flood once and for all.
Okay, you've got one of those things. It's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. I was gonna say, oh, not this way. No, definitely this way, because there's a hole. I think that's my deployable cover. I think I dropped that. Two shots left. I would like more ammo, please. That'd be cool. I like this gun. If I remember right, this is where they hid the flamethrower. And it's gone. Let's keep on moving. Probably should swap it for something rapid fire, since I've still got the sword. Or they could just not give me any guns. That's cool too. Was there always a down there? Assuming I'm going back through where I just was. I'm backtracking now. Get around. I'll take that. Probably better off with this. Get out of my way. Through here. I got checkpoints, so I assume yes. And it's been 40 minutes already. It's crazy. Haha, you've been disarmed. You need to come back to life. I don't think you can have the arm again. That's flood rules. You're not allowed. It's illegal. Okay, I think I am back near the start. I feel like that door wouldn't open if I wasn't supposed to go this way. I'm just gonna leave you guys. I don't think you can waddle fast enough to keep up with me. Should I be concerned that they seem to be less intense now? I feel like they're...
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here?
Arbiter. Okay, felt like their crowds were thinning. But no, they're kind of picking back up. Yep, that's him. That's the Arbiter. He's got flamethrower. Where'd you get that?
Wait, you two made
Ow.
this? What
Ow.
else did you do?
You know, stuff. I flew some new vehicles. Or at least like, one new vehicle that could fly. Got some brutes. Blew up a few scarabs. You know, same old Master Chief stuff. Ah.
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here?
Maybe I should go Magnum. And I've got a rapid and a slow. I hate you. Hate you turret guys. Sick of you. So I assume we're clearing an evac spot here.
Nice. What else did you do?
I can still scope while dual wielding. I don't think I've ever tried that. Are we good? Nope, I see on my radar. Mario always behind me! There's no timer, so I'm really not concerned with going fast. You know, everything's exploding, but if there's no timer, then no rush. That's why it's stupid when there are when games do have timers, but they don't tell you how much time you have. I hate that. Sure, all of those backgrounds were just flat images. Halo. That is indeed the game I'm playing. It's funny because it's the logo with the 3 in it, because we're playing Halo 3, and then it's Halo, so it's like 3 Halo. That's not the game. It's Halo 3, not 3 Halo. Man, why can't I have no Halo and 3 money?
Johnson, do you have the frigate?
Yes, ma'am. I'll land her as close to the control room as I can.
Safe is better than close, Sergeant Major.
Roger that. And ma'am, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, we're really gonna need Cortana now that we've lost another commander. We've lost both keys. Kind of a good thing they didn't introduce the new keys, because then it'd be like, okay, well,
Halo.
When are you gonna die?
Unfinished. I'm not exactly sure what will happen when we fire it.
We'll head for the portal, and we'll all go home.
Full circle. Haha, just like a Halo. Is this the right way? The steepness of this cliff makes me think I'm not supposed to be going this way. Oh yeah, the battle rifle, or the assault rifle's got a compass on it. I like how it's 32 X bullet. It's like, thanks, I didn't realize what the 32 was. Bullet. Bullet times 32. I'm not fully convinced that the UI up there with where the bullets are to show how much ammo is loaded is actually 32 bullets. I mean, I guess it could be 2 groups of 16. That would be 32. Oh, he's got a gravity hammer. Starting me with a rocket launcher. What is that? Master Chief's favorite backup weapon? No.
Flood dispersal pods. Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go!
I don't like this nostalgic. They climb up a tower.
There should be
Jesus, on
ramps
the
that
sides,
lead to the
right?
top. Check the other side.
Oh. I like how she starts saying that as I was like, oh, is a ramp over here? That's over there. I wonder if they added the gravity hammer because they just thought it would be cool, or if it's another case of like, oh, you know, an iconic zombie fighting weapon, a baseball bat, and then they just turned it into a gravity hammer, or a third option. seeing Tartarus's hammer and going, man, I want to use that. But then you never got to use it in Halo 2. Honestly, if I were to put money on it, that's what I would bet. But it does kind of feel like it's trying to go with the zombie fighting thing. Nice. 2 for the price of 1. 2 for the price of 1 again. It's a nice 2-for-1 sale going on. Are the robots still on my side? We're gonna have another moment where it's like, well, I can't let you not activate the Halo. I'm gonna have to kill you. Whoops. Forgot what weapon I was holding. Good thing I got more shots for my brute shot. Ah, come on. It just occurred to me, I don't think I've played any Borderlands recently.
I got you covered, Chief.
At least not since Monday. It's not a big deal, it's just like, oh yeah, I just realized I was busy with other stuff. I was busy with Oroco Seasons. Just hadn't got around to playing more Borderlands. That probably wasn't a good idea.
Keep moving, Chief. I got your back.
I hear you splashing. Looks like drones are on my side for now. But I still wouldn't be surprised if there's a moment where it's like, oh, well, you're doing the thing wrong. I've got to kill you now. Auto turret. Why is that the first I'm picking that up?
Open the damn door.
Just as soon as you dispose of all proximate flood rates. I'm afraid
Oh, is that another auto turret?
do not allow
Yeah, I hear you.
Was that the monitor? You didn't tell me he was here. Well, we are finally doing what he wanted.
I didn't realize that it didn't have that loaded. Laser. Just realized my shield was pooping. I don't know if a fruit grenade is called for right now. We're just shooting this guy a ton. Yeah, there we go. Make it fall apart while you're on the ground. Look out, Arbiter! Oh man, he actually did the dive roll before I threw the grenade. It's almost like he heard me, but I'm not gonna pretend like he heard me. Yeah, well, I've beaten thousands of you, so I've got the achievement to prove it. Whoop. Shut the Arbiter for a moment. Really haven't gotten that much chance to utilize Needler. And then I ran out of ammo. Oh, my auto turret's still here. Cool. Can you open the door now?
Open up. Ghost is clear.
Not for long. I'm tracking additional dispersal pods. It'll be hitting any minute.
Yeah, well, it's not our fault.
Arbiter, let's move.
It's not our fault the door is so slow. If you didn't make it so large and segmented.
Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
It's trying
Necromancy
to rebuild
isn't
itself
giving
on this
life.
ring.
Hurry! Control room's close.
This way? You can't just kill someone and then bring them back as a zombie and be like, oh, I didn't take their life. Like, no, you did. You killed them and then you turned them into a zombie. And that's not okay. Only turn people into zombies if they consent. Oh, has Johnson got a Spartan laser?
Yank me, Chief.
I'm not gonna lose her, too.
I think he's got a Spartan laser. But he's not a Spartan. He can't use that. Johnson's cool enough to use a Spartan laser.
Oh, hello. Wonderful news. The installation is almost complete.
Terrific.
Yes, isn't it? I have begun my simulations. No promises, but initial results indicate this facility should be ready to fire in just a few more days.
We don't have a few more days.
But a premature firing will destroy the Ark.
Deal with it.
Will destroy this installation.
Yep, there it is.
Unacceptable. Absolutely
There's the part where
unacceptable.
he gets mad. Then I gotta shoot
Protocol dictates
the
action.
droids.
I see now that helping you was wrong. You are the child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring is mine.
Johnson better not be dead.
I take no pleasure in what must be done. You do not deserve this ring.
So apparently, I don't know if he's saying humans are Forerunner, or Spartans are Forerunner, or just Master Chief. Good, you're alive.
Kick his ass.
Ow. That's an answer we're gonna have to wait till Halo 4 to get, I'm sure. We really are wrapping up all loose ends here, aren't we? We've opened the Covenant's eyes, got rid of their manipulative leaders. We got Cortana back. We're gonna kill Guilty Spark. I think, I don't know, I don't remember. The only thing I remember this game ending with is the part with the Warthog, just like Halo 1. See, that's why Halo 2 didn't feel climactic. It didn't have a Warthog section where you gotta get out before things blow up. Tisk tisk, Halo 2. How dare you not copy all the other games? Okay, I need a new gun. Was I supposed to take Johnson's Spartan laser? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be more guns. I'm not gonna waste time. Johnson, could I borrow your Spartan laser? I'll only need one shot. Oh no, he's dead! He died and he dropped it! Can't repulse lasers now, can ya? Have one more for fun! Because I was already charging him when he died.
I'm getting you out of here.
No, you're not. No, don't let her go. Don't ever let her go.
Chief, I'm so sorry.
He survived Halo 1 exploding. Maybe he's not dead. Maybe it's just maybe the cutscene is just being dramatic.
But come,
Do you have one in your hand and then one on your hip? You don't hold those in your left hand. You're not left-handed. I'm not sure how much I buy the whole... I'm not sure how much I buy the significance of... Oh, I automatically switched, okay. Not sure how much I buy the significance of the Ark's destruction. There have been we blew up a Halo, and then suddenly they're like, oh, actually, there's more than one Halo.
your sergeant guides us.
Like,
Dawn,
they can do the same thing.
the
They
frigate.
can end up doing the same
We
thing
still
for
have a chance.
I'm trying to get the laser! They could end up doing the same thing with the Ark. Especially if Halo 4 is going to show us the Forerunners themselves. They'll probably show up and be like, surprise, we were hiding out on Ark B. That's where we were this whole time. We couldn't come help because Ark B is way over there, you know, on the other side of the universe from Ark A. And that's also where the rest of the Flood will be hiding. And I'm not gonna pretend like Halo just has been making everything up this whole time.
Your sergeant guides us.
Like it's just pulling everything out of its butt whenever it needs it.
Of course. The frigate.
But
We still have a chance.
space is big. They could do it. And it wouldn't be that wrong. Invincibility. Oh, up that way. Don't worry, Arbiter, I got this.
Find the doorway in the cliffs, Chief. The Dawn is on the other side.
I'm going. Nope, look out. Oh. Invincibility's gone. Get him, Arbiter. Yeah.
See that doorway further on? Get to it.
I'm going. I don't have a run button yet. Good old the floor arrows. Man, he just sent that guy spinning, didn't he? That's the door. That is an unpleasant corridor.
Don't let this ring be the end of us, Chief.
I'm going. Do you not see this hallway? I thought you can see what I see. Can you not? Do you not see what I see? Because I see that there's a lot of Flood. There's another wave of Flood. And there's our Warthog.
Johnson's Warthog.
Johnson's Warthog. Our Warthog. We inherited it.
Come on, Spartan. Go, go,
You
go!
were invisible? Cheater. I know you can't do that if you were player 2. If I had an actual person controlling you, you wouldn't be invisible. Yeah, this is like the only other thing I remember from Halo 3. Should be... I feel like it'll be easier than Halo 1, but also be more dynamic. Because they've got these square panels that can fall away. So it's a wider space, but it's also more uncertain what parts will fall off. Man, if this was Johnson's Warthog, how come it's a minigun turret? Johnson deserved a rocket turret. Though maybe he's like me playing Borderlands 2, is like preferring the minigun light runner. Okay, hit that ramp. Hit that ramp. Sure would like a boost button. I don't know if human vehicles ever get that button. I wonder if they have this Warthog section here because people actually did say, man, Halo 2 kind of just ended so suddenly. Like, it didn't have a Warthog section or anything. And that this was the way they thought to make it climactic. Just do a Warthog section again, which is fine. It's like Metroid always ending with a escape sequence. I'm not going to say it has to, but I don't mind. Oops. Aw, man, why'd you have to save when I'm hitting a wall? You know, I might not even take a break this stream. Because... I mean, there is one more mission after this, but I believe it's called Epilogue, so it might not even actually be gameplay. Because I remember this being the game's finale, so I don't know what Epilogue is going to be. I feel like Arbiter's just shooting stuff because he just needs something to do while he's back there. It's like, I don't need to shoot these guys. I can just run them over. I guess shooting the drones is fine because I can't run them over, but... okay. Yeah, I can't run them over, but also I can just go under them. Yeah, there should be another checkpoint. Don't save while I'm hitting the wall. Beep, beep. Forgot what the power slide button is again. Aha! Ran into a drone anyway. I'm not even sure what all this is here. What are all these panels? Why are they over death pits?
Charging sequence at 30%.
Yeah, well, who cares? There's no timer on screen. It doesn't matter. Now, maybe I'm being chased by collapsing panels, but as long as I don't look back and see that, I don't have to know. Oh, no! Don't do that. Don't drop panels right in front of me. It's cheating. I think I broke a taillight.
50%, Chief.
Come on, straighten out. Oh, you're a big brute guy and you're in the way. Yeah, it just makes it easier to run you over. There's more of you to run over. Come on. Stay. 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 Why do you turn invisible when you get in the gunner's seat? I didn't think you were invisible before you hit the get into seat button. Or the AI equivalent of doing that.
70%.
Doesn't matter. As far as I know, you're just saying that because I got to that specific point in the level. I'm thinking too meta. You can't psych me out. Whee!
80% charged.
Yeah, why you turn invisible? What are you doing? You know what's funny about Metroid, like always doing escape sequences, is that's the one everyone knows that Metroid does like every game. But you know what no one ever talks about? Why is like every Metroid game that has power bombs have some section where you power bomb a tunnel that are almost the exact same way every time, where it's a glass tunnel and then you power bomb it to break the glass so you can jump out of the tunnel. Oh, apparently I can just drive through that. Okay, sure. Like the only Metro game I can think of that has power bombs that doesn't have a section where it's a glass tube is Fusion, but it is still a tunnel. You're not breaking glass, but you are still power bombing to break the tunnel or tube, whatever you want to call it, like an underwater underpass. Though not necessarily always underwater, because it wasn't in Prime 2. Or no, Prime 3. That is the third time I have flipped that Warthog. Nice.
Hang on.
Oh no!
Chief,
Why did we close this door? It's a spaceship. All the doors should close before it flies into space. That should be a mandatory safety feature.
If we don't make it,
We'll make it.
it's been an honor serving with you, John.
Oh, was that the first time he gets called John? Yeah, I'm sure some people complain that his name is John. Like, just a normal human, modern name. Like, such a common name as John. But I think that's the right decision, because it reminds you that under the suit, he's human. He kind of is just a guy, but he's also a guy who is really good at what he does.
For us, the storm has passed. The war is over. But let us never forget those who journeyed into the howling dark and did not return.
Achievements, shut up. We're trying to
Their
have a
decision
somber moment
required
here.
Courage beyond measure. Sacrifice and unshakable conviction that their fight, our fight, was elsewhere. As we start to rebuild, this hillside will remain barren, a memorial to heroes fallen. They ennobled all of us, and they shall not be forgotten.
Reset! Up!
Hey, wait a minute. Weren't those battle rifles? Can't just fire one shot out of a battle rifle. Well, maybe it's got a toggle. I don't know.
Started. I can't forgive him. But you have my thanks for standing by him to the end. Hard to believe he's dead.
Were it so easy. Things look different without the Prophet's lies clouding my vision. I would like to see our own world, to know that it is safe. Fear not, for we have made it safe. By your word, Arbiter. Take us home.
Are they trying to tell me Master Chief's dead? Arbiter made it. Why didn't Master Chief? Also, I know there were other games with him in it. I'm pretty sure. Though they do leave it.
Can you hear me?
There he is. They do leave it.
I thought I'd lost you,
If
too.
they did leave it there, they would have left you hanging until Halo 4. You know, you would have had to go through ODST and Reach. And then Halo 4. And then it's like, ah, he's alive! Why am I not with Arbiter?
What happened?
I'm not sure. When Halo fired, it shook itself to pieces. Did a number on the Ark. The portal couldn't sustain itself. We made it through just as it collapsed. Well, some of us made it.
The important parts made it. Arbiter made it out. We're not with the exploding Ark, so I'd say the important parts made it. I just gotta figure out how to get home. Because I assume the implication is we're nowhere near Earth. Even if we are, I don't think we have a safe way of getting out of here.
But you did it. Truth and the Covenant, the Flood. It's finished.
There's still spores. Flood. Jeez. Flood spores on Earth. They came to Earth and then we killed them. I don't think they're gone.
But it'll be a while before anyone finds us. Years even.
I'd make a joke about how many years between Halo 3 and Halo 4.
When you need me.
But I don't know how many years it was between releases. Yeah, mighty convenient that there's a freezer pod right there for him to be in stasis until someone finds him. And enough power to be able to freeze him until someone finds him. For Cortana's sake, I hope it's not long, because who knows what it's like being an AI just sitting there in one position for a long time. Like, being human, being a, you know, a normal human, just sitting in one spot for like that'd be insane. Apparently that was Epilogue. That was, hang on, let me pop back into it. Let me just see what it loads. Man, I can't believe I beat Epilogue on normal. That was so challenging. Yeah, I hope as an AI, Cortana has a way to kind of just turn off until someone shows up and just kind of not be sitting there thinking in isolation in the same spot. Okay, yep, it's a cutscene. It's weird that it's its own mission, but okay. Yeah, cool. We beat Halo 3, and it's 2 minutes until break time, so I didn't even have to go on a break. I thought for sure that was going to be its own mission, but okay. I might have ended sooner last time if I had known, but it doesn't matter. Short stream, it's fine. I didn't. Well, I would say I didn't have any way of knowing. I looked it up. I saw these 3 sitting here and was like, oh yeah, there's 3 missions. That was me knowing, but apparently I didn't. So, but technically I can't say I didn't have any way of knowing because I could have looked it up. You know, I could have looked up the details, but whatever. I'm not sure how I feel about Halo 3. I'll have to think on that for a bit. Right now, I think Halo 2 was the most satisfying change in gameplay and story, or satisfying change in gameplay and satisfying continuation of the story, despite obviously leaving things hanging to have room for a Halo 3. I think I want to say this game had better missions, but I don't know that I would say necessarily better level design than Halo 2. I think for what it was fine, but I kind of wish there was more to it in terms of new stuff. Like, they added new guns, they rebalanced some stuff, they added the deployables. It doesn't feel like enough new was there. I mean, they added new enemies, and that was great. But Halo 3 does kind of feel like more Halo, which is funny that I feel that way, because that's how I felt about the first 3 Assassin's Creed games, which, if you don't know, is not would not be Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, and Assassin's Creed 3. It would be Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So it's the same cadence of, I like this game. I really like this game. I don't know if I like this game. It kind of just feels like more the same. But I don't dislike it. It was fine. If I were to replay the trilogy, I would not be, it's time to play Halo 3. Be like, yeah, all right, time to finish it with Halo 3. I don't know why I would only replay the first 3 Halo games, because that's not where it stops. But I don't know. Maybe I will end up not liking 4. Whatever. It was fine. Just not big on it. Probably also due to me being like, oh man, this is the one where they add like armor lock and the sprint button and jetpacks, and that's, I'm pretty sure that's Reach. But like I said, replaying these games, I'll probably just be like, yeah, this is fine. I know what this experience is. I know what I'm getting into. It's fine. I probably would have had more fun if I was one of those people who played through in multiplayer. I'd be willing to bet anyone who says Halo 3 is their favorite played through the main game with a friend or family member. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know people do prefer certain multiplayer experiences to certain solo experiences, so it's whatever. I'm just not one of those people. Looking forward to starting ODST, which will be Friday. So see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye. I almost hit the wrong button. Do it over again. Stupid sound effect not playing all the way.